Chief is a family-owned, Nebraska-based company comprised of 7 diverse brands. Chief, trusted, tested, true.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 16th, and this is a fully loaded semi-trailer full of corn. I need to take it to the farm so I can pass this off to my husband, Grant. He's going to take this into one co-op. I'm going to hop in another semi-truck and take it to a different co-op. I get a lot of questions on if I have my CDL or not, and actually, farmers are exempt. As long as I'm hauling within 100 miles of my farm site, I am good to go. There's been a lot of debate about double clutching. I've never done it. Grant has done it on this semi-truck and says it works. I still don't really understand it though. Grant gave me a really helpful piece of advice last time I was driving semi-trucks that really helped. It was to start shifting before you start letting off the accelerator. I think last time I was revving the engine too high and not shifting soon enough. And I think that piece of advice from Grant really helped. It is a chilly morning. It was 32 degrees Fahrenheit when I woke up. Yesterday, Grant busted a couple snoots on the combine corn head. Work on Sunday, fix on Monday. Hopefully he's already got that started at the farmyard.
Good evening. It is Sunday evening, and I thought it'd be a good idea to come out and combine some corn in the combine. You know, it dried out enough, so I was like, I'll just go poke around. And I poked around in the dirt and smashed some snoots. I've already smashed one snoot on this field, and now I've got to fix 2. Last I checked, these things were $600 a piece, and I got 2 in one spot. A real nasty pivot track. Not looking forward to fixing them. Like they say, work on Sunday, fix on Monday. It's Monday morning now, and I've got the 2 snoots fixed already. So now it's time to go harvest. Got a brand new snoot here on the middle, and then I found one that had a little dent in it in the shed that's a little beat up, but I think it'll work for now. Who knows, I might just smash it again. All the middle snoots are the same, but the outside ones are side specific. It's a little skinnier than this one. The corn head has header height sensors on the bottom, so this little lever just runs along the ground, and that tells the head how high it should go. It's not perfect, obviously, because I smashed into the ground, but there's one in the middle here. And then here are, it's called row sense, so the stalks go through this, and it helps steer the combine along with the GPS on top.
Snoots are all fixed. Now I'm just getting the combine fueled up and ready for a big day. Hopefully a big day.
I don't want to grip on you.
Just like I said, plans already changed. I will not be in a semi-truck today. I will be in the combine, at least for the first part of the day. Gave it a little bit of a window wash. I didn't get this side, but the front and this door look pretty good. It is full of fuel. The sides are closed. Oil has been checked. Hydraulic fluid has been checked. And it starts. That's always a good sign. Cannot forget to fold that auger in before I start going down the road. Just going to give everything a second to warm up before I get going. And we are rolling. We are on the very last bit of this field, but the reason Grant smashed those snoots is that the pivot tracks are so deep. And I'll have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous being the one responsible for operating the combine here. I just really hope I don't smash anything. The grain is much drier than the last time we were out here, if you remember that. flowing nicely. Here is the scene of the crime. You can clearly see those pivot tracks. Whew, made it through unscathed. Just keep picking. Passed over the reins to Brandon, hired combine driver. I'll hop in the grain cart. I think this last portion of the field, this last like 15, 20 acres, has taken us longer than the entire rest of the field combined. I will be very excited when in about an hour we get to move fields. I'm ready for a change of scenery. Last couple rows on this field, almost done. Got some construction going on over here. Holy cow. It's probably a good thing Grant's not with me. He'd be drooling over that excavator. We are finally done with that field and moving on to the next one. We still probably have like a solid, I want to say 20 days of harvest left. We've got a lot to go. We're opening up the field, but I think I see something in the draw in front of me. I'm gonna go check it out. Oh my goodness! I think that might be to mark that. Tractor is looking pretty good. Filling this truck and then I will take it to town. Made it safely here. I have to say, driving to a new place with a new route and figuring out how the flow of traffic works is really scary. Wow, what do I see here? So a couple months ago, you guys saw that we brought on Chief as a channel sponsor. And today I'm actually dumping at one of Chief's ethanol locations. So it's really cool because they sponsor me, but it's a company that Grant and I actually are very entangled with. So it's fun to get to work with them on the farming side, but also on the YouTube social media side. Some trucks getting loaded with some DDGs. I won't even begin to understand what goes on in the ethanol making process. Maybe someday an ethanol plant will let me come and tour and see what it's all about. But how cool. I would honk, but the horn in this thing is too wimpy. We get to go to that bin over there. Grant, me, and a couple other farmers are dumping into this far bin. So we get to be dumping in a different line in a special bin. And that's why when I was first coming here, I was so nervous because we are like skipping lines and going opposite directions. And it's kind of confusing, but I'm getting it. Once you do it once, then it's not so bad. The drive here is kind of long and they close at 5:30. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get too many loads in today. But once again, we do love Chief and appreciate them sponsoring the channel. Really, really quality people and products at that company. This bin is a little bit different from the other elevator that I've been dumping at. So you probe first. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's essentially this long metal tube that takes a grain sample and then it takes it to the scale house and they can test the moisture and kind of the quality, if it's cracked, if it's dirty, whatever. Then you pull forward onto the scale and they weigh you, and then you go into the little scale house and you say, hey, this is for Laura or Grant or Anderson Farms or whoever. And then you go back out and you dump your traps, and then you go back in, you say, okay, I'm all done. They print you off your scale ticket and then you pull off. Like the scale and where you dump is in the exact same spot. It's kind of interesting. Chief is closed for the day. but we still have a couple more hours of harvest left. So this is another thing I haven't done before, so I'm having Grant walk me through it. We're dumping into a corn pile. Yes, that is just an enormous mountain of corn. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
I had to get out and record the sunset for you guys quick. I am signing off for the day, leaving them in the field still harvesting so that I can go watch my little brother in a band performance. He is playing tonight, and it is also his 16th birthday. So I'm going to go see my family for tonight, and that is all. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I thought that Pepper was on the back deck. That is most definitely not Pepper. It's dark out there. I was going to open the door and let her in.
That's salt. That's not pepper.
Oh my goodness. That is what I get for putting some of her cat food out there this morning. Oh my goodness. What an end to the night.